Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Gonna Talk from the Arsenal podcast meets the Man Them United podcast, where myself and Cam talk all things Arsenal and Manchester United. So please keep all of your questions and comments Arsenal related and Manchester United related, people. Both of our clubs played in their respective derbies. Arsenal winning in the North London derby 3-1 against Tottenham Hotspur. Manchester United losing in the Manchester derby away to Manchester City 6-3. So I'm sure we're going to discuss all of those things as well. Cam, you know, for those people who may not be able to see, you know what I'm saying, maybe listening to this and have it on in the background. Cam's doing the numbers with his fingers. But yes, like I said, 3-1 Arsenal won at home to Spurs. United losing away 6-3 to Manchester City. But please make sure, before we get into all of that, all of that, hit the like button on the video, share this across all the socials, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button, share across all the socials, and subscribe to the channel. Sarcasm City TV, road to 5K. But before we even get into all of that, Cam, how you doing outside of football? Are you good? Everything blessed?
I'm all good, bro. I'm all good. You know how it goes. I'm all good.
All right, man. Top of the league, and that must be nice,
Top
man.
of the league, yeah, I'm saying. Top of the league in October, bro.
We're
going to win the league,
bro.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Your team's playing well. Your fan base is happy. Your manager's doing well. Your players are playing well. Saliba look good. Jesus is settling in. You got Saka. You got Martinelli. Even Jacques is putting in performances. Okay, so we're gonna get into all of that.
Can't even deny that.
Yeah, you can, man. You gotta give Arteta his props, man. Give Jacques his props so far. What? Am I lying? You might have won what, 7 out of 8?
I know what you're doing already.
What am I doing? Like, you gotta give them, man, their props.
I know. Well, I do give them their props, obviously.
Yeah, man. That's all I'm saying.
The info Brock Lesnar, man.
Yeah. The Uncle Laurie. We'll get into all of that. Link for the membership is in the pinned comment as well. Big up to Daniel who rejoined. But yeah, link for the membership is in the pinned comment, people. Many great perks, including how to get on Q&As on the YouTube, Twitch, how your comment question on Q&As to take priority, Q jump on fan calling shows. And here's a way to get on the channel. That's how many of the regulars you see became members first, people. The likes of Eddie, he was a member first. And now look, you know what I'm saying? He's a regular staple of the channel, people. Big up to Keenan, says big up Flawless. Been a minute, been preparing for my big trip to Doha for this new kitchen job. So hopefully I'll catch a game as well. Big up to you on the new job, Keenan, first and foremost. Big up to you on the new job. Hope you're well and everyone's good. And it's good to have you back here as well. And yeah, man, safe flights, man. Safe travels. Love to Sasha. She's probably buzzing as well. Like Cam is bare smiles and that. She says love to Flawless and Cam. Hope you're both good. Hope you're blessed, Sasha. I hope you enjoyed the win as well, innit? Like, you're one of the Arsenal fans. I'm like, I don't begrudge victories, to be honest. And Uncle Larry says big up Flawless and Enfield, Brock Lesnar as well. But all right, we'll start there. We'll start with the North London derby since it was the first game. Arsenal 3, Spurs 1. Talk to me, Cam.
So I didn't catch the game like that, innit? I had to watch it from highlights and stuff, innit? So I watched as much as I could, innit? But because it was my mum's birthday, obviously on Saturday as well. So I was out most of the day, innit? So from what I could catch of it, I mean, do you know what? Yeah, I'll be fair. I'll be fair. Like, I won't even criticize Arsenal. This is the one week I won't criticize Arsenal, innit? Like, I'll be fair to them, innit? Like, to be like from what I saw, innit? From what I saw, I mean, I did see a few little concerning moments, but because it was Spurs, I weren't concerned in that sense, if that makes sense. But if it's any other team, like a City, for instance, they're capitalizing on that, especially with Haaland. Like, but apart from that, from what I could see, yeah, man, we played well, man. Like, we played really well. Like, I'm glad. Like, the problem, it's a bittersweet one because it's like it's our record against Spurs at the Emirates is undeniable. Do you know what I mean? Like, they just can't win at our ground, bro.
Facts.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's better. They can't even get a draw at our ground. It's so rare for them to even get a draw at our ground. So it's like I expected us to win regardless because we was at home, innit? Like, I come to realize as well, yeah, I might be wrong. Maybe you might even have you might agree with me on this. The North London derby only matters when it's at Spurs.
It's more of a game because the result.
Yeah, because the result could go. All right, fair enough. I know our history at Spurs recently ain't been great. I get that, but put it this way: it would be more of a shock if Spurs were to win at the Emirates than what it would be if Arsenal was to win at White Hart Lane.
I hear that. That makes sense.
You get what I mean? So
Yeah, absolutely.
I've come to realize that, yeah, even though it's but the North London derby is the North London derby, isn't it? Like it's always been that sort of intense game, but it's been more intense with the fans than it has really been the game itself, especially when it's at the Emirates anyway. So, or at Highbury, if you want to go, even if you want to go that far back. So in that sense, the only thing, my only concern was us not winning was because it was on my mum's birthday, innit? And there was that.
You saying this?
Yeah, there was that almost. So now she holds 2 L's on her birthday now, the Bayern Munich and Arsenal. So I don't mind. It's all love, mum. But anyway,
Mumsy, man.
But yeah, no, obviously, but yeah, no, like apart from that, I expected us to win, man. Like it's just one of them. Like I don't want to be here after a win being sounding like a negative guy, bruv. Do you know what I mean, bruv? Like, I don't want to be. Oh, Cameron just looking for the negatives and and he doesn't want to admit in this. Like, do you know what?
No negatives, there isn't no negatives. Of that
no, that's what I'm saying. I'm not really like that's not. There's not really a negative. I mean, the only really bad thing I can say is Jack has proven me wrong now.
What?
He's still a prick.
Captain Lee, the legend, man. Got it.
He's still a prick, but he's still a waste man for what he done in it. But hey, listen, I can't knock him. Like he's been doing bits for us this season. I can't even lie, bruv. Like Arteta seems to have found his actual position, which seems to be a box to box. So, and he's alright at it, bruv. He's like do you know what it is? Yeah, I've always had a problem with his defending. I've never really had a problem with him attacking, innit? I mean, I've had my fair share of comments about him, but my main problem about that Xhaka was his defense, his defending, and how shocking I hated him at defending, innit? Yeah. But like I said, Arteta he found like the right position for Xhaka now. Like he's got the right position. My only concern is like number 5 as well. Like as great as he did play and all that, like there will be a time where we ain't gonna have him. Do we have a replacement set up for him?
Is Granit, Lokonga, El Neni?
But that's the thing. Like I mean, like what I'm hearing is I think they're going in for another midfielder in January, apparently, which I saw today in the timeline.
If he was, that would make sense.
And I hope it's for a CDM because I'm not like it's inedible that this guy's going to get injured again. It's inedible. And like I said, and then he's already out until the World Cup, I believe. So we can't depend once he gets injured again, we can't depend on fucking Lokonga. Do you know what I mean?
That's fair. We don't want to be relying on Lokonga.
That's my only main concern at the moment. But apart from that, man, like, yeah, man, I'm happy, bruv. Obviously, we won, you know what I'm saying? The North London derby and that. Come on, you know. Fuck you, Spurs fans. Yeah, always hyping up, bruv. You papagas, bruv.
Well, get to it. I know
it's all love, though. It's all love. You know the hand emoji. It's all love. But it's still papagas, bruv. It's still papagas, bruv. But yeah, it is what it is, fam. Not even, bruv, all you Spurs fans on the timelines and all that trying to tell me. Well, not me personally, but trying to say, oh, yeah, I feel like we might get something. It's Conte. Bruv. You forgot Conte's record against Arsenal itself is poor. So the fact that you thought you were going to come and even grab anything is funny enough in itself. Do you know what I mean? Like, but apart from, like I said, man, like, I can't be mad, bro. We won the North London derby. 3-1, we're still top of the league.
Yeah, no
complain, bro. Our next 2 games is obviously Europe on Thursday, and then Liverpool.
You got Bodo Glint.
Yeah.
All right, and we play Harmonia. Yeah, and Sashi said it was good. It was a good win, but not getting giddy. Yeah, don't get too giddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out Norridin, man. That is hilarious, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Do you know what it is? As hype as it is on the actual day, to win your North London derby or just to win your respective derby, like for you, Manchester or Liverpool.
Yeah, it must be nice.
Well, more Manchester because obviously of the local derby.
The local side to it.
Yeah. So obviously, I know the Liverpool Manchester United derby a bigger derby in the sense with the history and all that.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
But yeah, man. Apart from that, I can't really like as much as I want to be on here like slating this team as I normally do, fam. I can't really slate them at the. I can't really slate anyone at the moment.
They won a game against the Big Six side as well.
Yeah, well, the lowest of the Big Six side, but I'll take it, fam.
Hey, that might be us, but they did the business, innit? You know what I'm saying? They did the
exactly,
business.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't really. There's not really any negatives to be going on about. So I'm gonna be like, yeah, we won in it. It is what it is. Fuck you, Spurs. On to the next one.
Yeah. Shout out to Melina as well. Says large up, flawless, and Cam. Big up to Melina every single time. Good to have you here. Keenan says, but we have to talk about United have a goal difference that looks like most people's bank accounts -3. I wish my bank account was that high. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Keenan, man, I ain't even stressing it, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even stressing it. Thank God there ain't a Man United tomorrow. And it's not till Friday.
Oh my days, bro. Man said that is the realest shit, fam. Man said looking like most people's bank accounts -3, fam. Bro, it's gonna be looking like everyone's bank account by the time Christmas hits, bro. I swear down with the energy prices, bro.
Yeah, man, just heating and electric. Yo, when you lot see me doing shows in the dark, you know why? You
know what? In candlelit, you have candle lights, bro.
I'll be like that,
bruv. You'll be like, you won't even be sitting like you won't be sitting normal, bruv. You'll be on one of them energy bikes for the electric
powering the thing. 100%. Like really, but you lot get your
what's
questions in,
doing, bruv?
Working,
money
in
it,
people.
Working, them energy bills.
You lot get your questions in though on Arsenal and Manchester United. Like I said, you can ask Cam. You can ask us both a question. You may have an Arsenal question for me. You may have a Manchester United question for Cam. That's absolutely cool. Olu says, LOL. No way is it this guy. Says, LOL, Arsenal, Man United playing characters from Lord of the Rings on Thursday. You support Nantes. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about, man? The French team. Nantes, innit? How do you pronounce it? Is it Nantes? You know what I'm talking about.
The
Nantes French team.
Nantes.
Is it Nantes?
I don't know.
Nantes. Yeah. One out of the two. We can't.
It's Nantes or Nantes. They probably both, to be honest, brother.
Yeah,
but you know what it is, bruv. I've just realized, bruv, you probably do have fans who go Nantes. Yeah, Nantes.
Yeah, let us know, Olu, actually. Let us know. Laurie says, routine win and comfortably as well. Ben White, Saka link up is looking saucy.
You know what? That's actually, I'm glad you said that, actually. I didn't say that, bruv. Do you know what? That was the first game that I saw Ben White anyway. And like I said, I didn't see the whole game, but that I saw Ben White actually. Fair enough. I know he played all right. He's been playing all right as right back. I'm not even going to try and cap on that. But this is the first game I was like, do you know what? I'm impressed. Like, I was impressed with him. Like he looked. There was something. Maybe whether it was because of the North London derby hype or not, and we're only going to get that twice a year. I don't know, but
might play him in the cup. You know what I'm saying? They may drop down to the Europa League. You may play him in that.
Yeah, but no, I was impressed, bro. I was like, do you know what? Ben White held his ground, bro. Like, that was my worry on the weekend was Son against Ben White. Do you know what I mean? That was my worry, but he held him, bruv. He held, bruv. Son was silent, bruv. Silent Son again, bruv.
I've seen him getting a lot of criticism, actually. People talking about.
Do you know what? I've come to realize as well, like with Son as well, man. Like he is a very purple patch player. Like I didn't want to admit it, but now I've come to see. Well, this season in general, I've seen it anyway. Like, he's a very purple patch player because you'd have thought after last season he would be on. He'd be buzzing, especially coming off that last season, Golden Boot, first South Korean player to even get a Golden Boot. If I'm not mistaken, is he the first Asian player as well?
He'd definitely be the first Asian player.
That's what I'm saying. To get it, like, just. Was he joint? Well, it was joint. I know it was joint, but I mean,
just asking our interest. That's all.
That's why I said when Aubameyang got his Golden Boot for Arsenal, I was like, but he didn't win the Golden Boot. It was joint. Do you know what I mean? So he's not. Yeah, he got a Golden Boot, but he didn't win it. Like he wasn't. There was someone who scored the exact same goals as him, which was Salah, I believe. So yeah, but apart from that, man, yeah, no, I was impressed with Ben White, man. Ben White I was like, do you know what? maybe I was wrong about playing him right back. Maybe he can. But like I said, it all depends. I've always said it with Ben White as well, man. If you're putting Ben White as right back and then you're going to put someone like a Sterling, he's going to struggle.
You're saying, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he hasn't got his pace ain't great. Like, I mean, I know he's got a bit of pace about him, but yeah, his pace, if you're putting him against a pacey player, he's going to struggle.
Well,
you know what I mean? Like, fair enough. I think I wouldn't say he struggled against Crystal Palace, but I saw Zaha
at times get the better of him.
Yeah. Nah, it was just lucky that Zaha or anyone, or they didn't score from it.
Yeah.
But apart from that, like, I can't even lie about it. I was impressed with Ben White. Like, I can't even lie about it. And I'm one of his big critiques as well, bro. So,
yeah, man, you can't critique him. Look at this positive cam people. You know
trust me, bro. You don't even think of positive. You think of like bear down in the dumps, bro. I'm saying it.
Are you positive? Like, and you rightfully so. You just beat your North London rivals, top of the league, won 7 out of 8. Only the one loss to Manchester United. It's all good. Won 2 out of 2. Is it 1 out of 1 in the Europa League? Because you didn't play one of the games because it got cancelled.
Yeah, it's 1 out of 1.
It was 1 out of 1. So you won in
the PSV one got cancelled, didn't it? Because of the whole what happened with the Queen.
The Queen passing. So you're gonna play what?
That one made no sense of cancelling. It's still to my mind. I don't know. I don't understand why they cancelled that one, but let Brentford go on.
Yeah, very strange. It
was a weird one. Like, I would have thought they would have cancelled the Brentford game, but let the PSV game go on.
Yeah,
but I don't know, bro.
Makes sense. Only makes a good point
because they're both in London anyway, regardless. Because Brentford is it's in London, and if that Europa League game went on, it would have been at the Emirates anyway. So
yeah, they should have. But I agree with you. 100%.
So now we got to push back the City game. So we got to prolong that City game. I wanted to get that over and done with, bro. But now we got to fucking long that game.
Trust me, you ain't trying to see
to play PSV, bro. Because obviously I wanted to get that game over and done with because I already know what's coming, bro.
Yeah, it's the inevitable with Haaland.
Bro.
Inevitable.
Bro.
Like we was talking about after, like we did Battle of the North. Shout out to Matisse and Assam. Matisse made the point: if he doesn't score in his next 6 games, he'd still be 1-1 because he's got 14 goals. Or 5 games or whatever it is. Yeah, 5
games.
Yeah.
His stats would look 1-1. Yeah, he's still 1-1.
If he doesn't score in 6 games, he's still 1-1 after 14 games. That is crazy. How's this guy got 4
goals? This guy's I'm telling you right now, yeah. We thought do you know what it is? I'm just glad, yeah, that, and I hope it's true, innit? I'm glad I saw that little thing, that little article about when his dad came out. Was it on Saturday or something, saying Haaland's not looking to retire at City. He wants to move on to a different league in 2-3 years time, innit? So if that's true, then I was saying to my guy who's a Man United fan, Stefan, my guy, innit?
Mm-hmm.
I was saying to him yesterday, I was like, bro, if that's the truth, then I'll grind out another 3 years of struggle, fam, because I've done 20 already, innit? It is what it is, fam. You know what I'm saying? If I have to only do another 3 years because of Haaland, I'll grind it out, bro.
Aye, fam.
You know what I'm saying? Because I've just got a funny feeling, yeah. City are gonna fuck, bro.
Man, it's long for everybody in the Premier League. Premier League's over.
Long, but City are now gonna make the Premier League legit look like a Farmers League. They already have, to be fair, but they're gonna make it. They're just gonna stamp the stamp. The confirmation.
It's gonna be further now. Yeah. They're gonna take liberties now in terms.
I even said it, fam. I believe City shouldn't even be a team anymore. They should be a fucking, like the Harlem Globetrotters, fam. An exhibition team only, bro.
Facts. Like everyone just there should now actually be a trophy for second place. Is that I see you?
Bro, that's what I'm saying. All right, let's see. Yeah, City I got this. Yeah, you might as well just give it to them in August, innit?
Give them.
Who's gonna come second?
Second is who's gonna finish top 4? Like everyone's a cup team, FA Cup, League Cup, Champions League. If you're in that, Europa League, if you're in that, legit. That's what it is. That's where we're at. Like it is ridiculous. Yeah. Any further final thoughts on the North London derby before I get to the Manchester derby, and then we'll preview our next set of games as well. But yeah, fair.
You
Final
know what?
thought.
Yeah,
Coming off London
last,
Derby.
do you know what? Yeah, I do have a few things in it actually.
Yeah, man, get off your chest.
Nothing mad in it, but I tell you what though. I'm now looking forward to going to White Hart Lane after this.
Okay.
Because not in the sense where I feel like we're gonna win. It's not, but because I feel like we can win. I would never say we can't win. I feel like on our day we can win.
Well,
it's just I want to see where we are, because I know we're not going to be top of the league. I want to see where we are going to be and whereabouts we are when we actually come to that North London derby, because I feel like that second North London derby. Can you just do me a quick favor and check up when that second North London derby is?
14th of January from.
So, fuck, that was earlier than I thought then. But I've got a funny feeling, yeah, because I thought it was. For some reason, I thought it was in, like early Feb. For some reason, I don't know why.
That 14th of January.
I've got a funny feeling if we lose that, we're gonna lose our way again. If that makes sense. Like, I feel like I've always said it with Arsenal, and I've been saying it. I've said it.
By the way, we play you 7 days later after that. We're the week after at your place.
Well, that's the thing, like. So you're fucking.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. That is gonna be fun. We play you 7 days.
In January, I'm calling it now. I'm calling in holidays for work and for Gunner's talk. I'm off for the whole of January.
Yeah, man. You play. Oh yeah. Spurs on the 14th away, then at home to the mighty Manchester United on the 21st of Jan.
Well, that's what I mean. I reckon if we beat Spurs then, or we can come out with at least a draw. But one of them draws where, all right, we might be disappointed because we deserve more, but all right, cool, we didn't lose. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I reckon it'll give us the confidence against United and hopefully to go on into the, because do you know what it is? Them two I reckon it's going to be, I'm saying it now, and I know it's early in it, but I'm saying it now. I reckon them two games there are going to be I wouldn't say turning point, just the point where if we lose both them games, I reckon we're going to go on our usual yearly fucking, and then by the end of the year, we fight for top 4 again. I reckon if we can actually get a win in them 2 games.
Absolutely.
I actually do believe, I wouldn't say we stamped our foot in top 4, but I would then put us, I reckon we got a foot in the door now.
First.
Because if we can get past them 2 with 2 wins in January, I know we still got to play City and Liverpool and Chelsea. But then that sort of what that does is actually it X's out the doubt that we might have, because like I said, bruv, if we can beat them 2, I believe it'll be in our hands over Spurs and United anyway to get top 4. It would just be between it will probably be between Chelsea and Liverpool, because the way Liverpool are fucking playing this year is mad. Do you know what I mean? Let's not get into Liverpool. I don't mind.
No, I'll discuss that. Don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? But you carry on, fam.
But yeah, man, like that's where I think that's where I truly think, like, if we lose them 2 games, that's where it turns, isn't it? That's where we go downhill on it. But if we win, I reckon then we will be firmly comfortable for top 4. But then, like I said, it's Arsenal, isn't it? So So do you know what it is? I just want us to go through a season, yeah, where we're not going through that same period of time where we're gonna drop points, bro, like we always do every season. That's what I want. If we can get through that, I'll be happy, bro.
You're trying to see some resilience, is basically what you're trying to see.
That's what I'm trying to see. Yeah, exactly that.
That makes sense. Absolutely, that makes sense. In regards to the Manchester derby, people, like I stated, thankfully, this guy, why are you smiling, in it? You know what I'm saying? This guy, why are you laughing? You know what I'm saying? Where to stop my beans? Why are you laughing? It's really not funny, though. It's not funny. How are you laughing?
This guy doing that, Anthony Joshua. I don't know what's happening, but it's
I don't know what's happening right now, but it's not nice at the end of the day. Yo, when that let me just start there. When that 6th goal
Hey,
went
you're
in,
lucky. AJ dropped the perfect meme for you, fam. I
yo, I've
swear
been
down.
utilizing it ever since, yo. I've been utilizing it. I've used it like 4 or 5 times. Every time it slaps. Every
You know
time
my news,
it
bruv.
hits.
I'm telling you right now. You know where you utilize that, yeah. The video I sent, the little clip I sent today in the chat, with expression. Shout out to
Yeah, yeah.
expressions as well, man.
Shout out X. Shout out X.
Bruv, what's he doing, fam? What's he doing? Whatever he said.
Shout out X. He a real one. Big up Evan in the chat as well. Big up to you. Big up to Evan. You know what I'm saying?
You already
And
know,
yeah,
big
in
up.
regards to it, when it went 6-1, because that's when I posted it. When it went 6, I posted that because I'd left the watch along. I went to go get some food quick. So I left Eddie on here. Shout out to Eddie. And then I heard, obviously, I had the volume on, and I heard the City fans shout, it's chanting, "We want 10." And as that happens, I looked up in the sky because I thought the sky was falling. Because I was like, this could be record breaking in terms of Premier League defeat. At this point, I'm like, this could be
At one
8,
point, I
9,
actually thought
10,
they were going to go
11.
on and on and on.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And my point is, with that, we wouldn't have survived. Like, to me, that would have been the end for Ten Hag, and that would have been the end for the team. You don't survive that. And like, people might think I'm being dramatic, like I don't. It's kind of, I used this analogy before already.
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean by the end of
When I
Ten
say,
Hag, though?
like, when I say
Not his reign, obviously,
yeah,
but
not
like,
him being sacked. I don't think you recover from that. I don't think you're the same after that. If you get beat, let's say it was 10-1. Let's use that as an example. That type of defeat stains you. It's kind of like
that's a scar,
boxer.
bro. That
Yeah, man.
scars you, bro.
Yeah,
That would scar you, bro.
yeah, that's like a boxer or an MMA fighter. You would have seen it probably, where they suffered a devastating defeat and they're never the same. Like the KO was devastating, and then they come back and then they're not
AJ is the perfect example, bro.
And his wasn't even a devastating KO. Like
Yeah,
when
but I
I'm
think his wasn't even
and that's
devastating, but he's not recovered since that Andy
that's my
Ruiz
point.
first fight.
So,
like,
and that's what I compare it to. Like, if it would have been 10, 11, 12, 1, I don't think Ten Hag survives. And I'm not saying he should have been sacked of his
what's
job.
the minimum? What's the minimum that I know it's finished 6-3, but if you didn't get them 2 goals,
6-1 would have been bad. But again, it's recoverable. It's a bad defeat, but it's not.
Look at Fergie's taking the 6-1 off. So
once it starts going 7, 8s, 9s, 10s, and the thing is, people, it's early because you can liken it and say, "Oh, Liverpool got beat 7-2 by Villa," but that was early on in the season. Klopp's already had success there at that point as well. So the players trusted him. He's got credit.
yeah, it's not like a new manager.
It's not like he's new, but that's
he
like,
was there. What, he was there 5 years, bro. 6 years.
That's
4,
like
5 years. Yeah.
That's like on your first day on the job. Like, you make a terrible mistake, like at your new job, wherever that is, that cost the company hundreds of thousands of pounds, wherever that may be. You know what I'm saying? If you do that 2-3 years in, you got more leeway. But first day in,
but you're getting
it's still early. Say again.
Like, if it's a normal company and you're costing them money, that you'll be very lucky not to get sacked. But if you're 2-3 years in, you got, like you said, you got a lot more leeway. You'll be like, all right, it'll be a slap on the wrist sort of thing.
Yeah. Well, early.
Don't do that again, otherwise you know what's gonna happen. Blah, 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 blah. But if it's early in your career, like straight at the start, bruv, they're gonna look at you like, "Bruv, this is your first day, and you've already done that, mate." You know what I mean? Like, it's peak, fam. But hey, listen.
And that's what it was. So when he went 6, I'm like, because I said after the game, because it finished 6-3, I was like, United fans who are like, the sky's not falling. We'll be okay. Like, 6-3 is flattering.
Hey, you won 3-2 in the second half, bro.
And I tweeted that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, we won the second half. Martial brace. Anthony scored a banger. We leaving with something. You know what I'm saying? Word to Denzel Washington. We leave.
So you know what? Do you know what? That's what managers say, innit? That's what most managers say. Like, if they come in from a big L in the first half here, they will say, just don't lose the second half.
Well, win the second half.
Win the second half at least. Like, bring some pride back. Like, you win that second half, innit? Mm-hmm. But because of what the scoreline had already been, no one sees it like that. If it would have been like 2-0 first half and then
it goes,
it finishes, it finishes 5-3 or whatever, then it's different, or 4-3, then it's different then, innit? Because you won the second half, but you lost because of them 2 goals. But because it was 4-0, it doesn't look like that result. But yeah, but it was 6-3, but you did win that, bruv. When I first saw you tweet that, fam, I started busting. I said, no, I knew it, bruv. I knew someone was gonna say shit like that.
And like, that's what it is. So at that point, once it's finished 6-3, and I'll go further and give my analysis on the game. I'm like, that's flattering, and we can survive this. Is it disappointing? Yes. Does it hurt? Yes. But it's time to bounce back. Manchester United play Thursday. We play Everton away on Sunday. United's objectives in the season don't change because we lost at Manchester City, and that's how I was looking at it. All right, we lost the battle. We lost the battle badly, but we have many more battles to face, and it's about winning the war. And when I say winning the war, the season objective, which for me, as I've stated, is from the very, very beginning, Europa League. That's what Manchester United should target. Should we be in the race for top 4? Yes. I think we're currently 6th in the league table. I believe so. Don't quote me on that. But I think we're 6th in the table. That's roundabouts probably where we are. I said this at the start of the season. We're the 5th, arguably the 5th. We're anywhere 4 to 6 in terms of where I think we are. Obviously, I changed. I didn't expect Liverpool to be as bad as they have been. I think they will eventually get it together. Chelsea are now unknown because without Tuchel, I think they've lost.
These men are cooking in the
biggest.
comments.
Yeah, I'm going to get to it. Lost in their biggest. They've lost their biggest X factor. So Liverpool and Chelsea are now, especially Chelsea, are now more unknown. Arsenal, I think, have done well this season. Manchester City, we've discussed the City, and I think Spurs will be all right in terms of top 4. But yeah, it don't change. Like I said, rival fans are going to run jokes and run bants. But I was just like, all right, it hurts today, which it did. But other than that, all right, we bounce back. Thursday, I'm already looking at it. Sunday, I'm already looking at it. Like, those games are key. United had an off day against a team you cannot afford to have an off day against. We were terrible. All during the build.
The one that's probably the worst.
Yeah, it's not even probably, it is the worst team. You don't want to do that. And we didn't transition the ball well. As poor as we was defensively, and what I was more disappointed about was going forward. We didn't offer anything until Anthony scored that goal that hour in. I was saying this the whole time.
Do you know what's mad about that as well?
Don't put blood in their mouth, but go on.
I've been saying it all season. Well, I've been saying it not all season because it's only been 8 games, but I've been saying it since like when did they play Newcastle?
See, early on. Yeah, it was early on in the season.
Isn't it like the 3rd or 4th game or something?
Yeah, probably. I'll check now. We're going on, carry on.
But yeah, I've been saying it since then, bro. City, take Haaland away from it. City are there for the taking, bro. They've been leaking goals, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's just they're just lucky they just got that machine in Haaland, bro.
Yeah.
Because I tell you what, I think 2 or 3 of them games they lose, fam, if they didn't have Haaland.
Of course, he's your
you know what I mean? Because bro, they've been leaking goals big time, bro. They've I swear down, I've seen more goals go. I know it's only been 8 games, but I feel like, I know it's not true, but I feel like I've seen more goals go in this season against them than I have last season.
Yeah, defensively.
In the whole of last season, do you know what I mean?
Great. They conceded 3 to us. They conceded 2. I'm looking right now. They conceded 3 to us. They conceded 2 against Crystal Palace. They conceded 1 at Villa, 3 at Newcastle. Yeah, 3 against Liverpool, but that's Community Shield. But I understand your overall point.
Like, they don't look like their defense don't look as sharp as they did last season.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like, City fans might be like, "What are you talking about, bro?" Like, bruv, I'm just seeing from what I'm seeing, innit? But yeah, man, I think about that game was mad because when I was watching it, that game I was watching, innit? Yeah. Well, I wasn't watching. I was in and out of it because obviously with the kids and that. But, bruv, I couldn't believe my eye. Do you know what it looked like? Do you know what it was? It was. I remember when I was watching the United Brentford game, and when it hit 3-0, Draw was just like, you know, the Johnny Bravo jaw when it hits the ground, bruv. Like, I don't like what is going on, bruv. This is shocking, bruv.
Yeah.
That's what it was, bruv. Like, at half time, I was like, no. That's why. I know, tell her, like, I didn't watch the game. I just realized Sunday I was keeping up to date with it on live score. So I didn't watch the game. I only watched the highlights. I just realized. So it was on live score because I was out with my little one. Yeah. So when I saw 4-0 half time, I went, again? And then that's when I jumped on the watch.
I didn't see you. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't see you. You know what I'm saying?
You saw me, faggot.
I didn't read the comments, fam. I did not see you
Bruv,
on
you
the lecture.
100% saw my comment.
I
Because I
did not
know
see
you
your
looked down at
comments.
my comment, call me
I
a
didn't.
prick, bruv.
I didn't. You know what I'm saying? That I might have seen your name.
Man
I
said,
was
look
like,
at
this
these
guy's a
pricks.
prick.
As soon as I comment, fam, I said, look at these pricks.
Yeah, like I did not like. I was like, I see you lot on the Q&A. You know what I'm saying, when United losing on watch-alongs, I ain't paying no attention to the comments unless you super chat.
Fam,
Like,
I
if it's
was
179,
laughing.
I'm not
Like,
having no interest. You know what I'm saying?
I
But
couldn't
carry on.
believe, but do you know what? Yeah, it's like what you said, fam. Like that second half, you won that second half. Now that's obviously like if I was Pep Guardiola, to be fair, I'd be so upset about that second half. In
Absolutely, they had a chance to make they made a statement, but they made a chance to make history. Basically, they missed the chance to make history.
They actually did make they did because they really if they really put their mind to it, I feel like once they hit 6, that was it. They was like, yeah, it's calm now, we're good. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's embarrassing enough for them. But they just took their foot off the gas and
big up Shane
they
as
let
always
Man United in. Do you know what I mean? They let Man United start playing, and that's where the mistake is, because I feel like it showed their weaknesses.
Absolutely.
In the back, anyway.
Yeah, we know the weaknesses they have. They were missing their two. You could argue their 3 first choice centre backs. You could argue that 100%. You could argue that because Laporte didn't play, Diaz didn't play, Stones didn't play. Whoever you think their best centre back pairing is, they're missing. But that was my biggest issue with that. Is I said the entire preview, like the entire build up, should I say? Go put blood in their mouth, hit them back. Let's go put pressure on them. The best form of attack against Manchester, the best form of defense against Manchester City is attack, because offensively they're going to cause you issues. I said it on the watch along. Like, look at the attacking players and the attacking quality City have on that pitch. They are going to cause you issues. Cool. You want your defense to stand up better to it, absolutely. But also going the other way, let's worry them. Like, they just getting the ball, attacking, and not worrying about anything coming back. That's like,
do you know what United
just
reminded
going in
me of?
and there's nothing, there's no shots come. Like, they're just
United,
gonna walk you down.
United reminded me of Arsenal when they went to Old Trafford.
What, this season?
Yeah.
All right, go on, elaborate on that.
As in, not exactly the same, but because I know Arsenal had more opportunities, but they had 1 shot on target out of 10.
Yes, something like that.
Fucking
one or
hell,
two
that's
shots,
bad, bro.
Yeah,
that's a 10%. That's a 10%. 10% out of 100. That's bad, bro. But anyway, it reminded me of that because I reckon, like I said it, City are there for the taking. It's just it's finding. I don't know how Bournemouth stopped this guy from scoring. I don't know what the fuck they done, but they stopped Haaland from scoring. Yeah,
they got the answers, fam. They got the answers.
But these teams need to go to Bournemouth, fam, and ask how the fuck they stop this guy from scoring. If you can stop this guy from scoring, yeah, they're there for the taking. And I felt like, bruv, I actually genuinely felt like United were gonna. I'm not saying I saw United win, but I wasn't gonna be shocked if I saw United win. Do you know what I mean? Because I felt like their game plan, he was gonna come with that same game plan like how we did with Arsenal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, he's gonna not overwork his players to the point where they're running around and by the half time they're all tired because they've just been running after the ball the whole time. But he's gonna let them play, but defensively solid, and yeah, man, they didn't turn up. Like with Arsenal, I expected them to turn up at Old Trafford, and they just didn't turn up.
Yeah, from an offensive standpoint, you didn't. Everything else you did was fine. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But from the defensive standpoint, we were shambles, but we were like
from an offensive
kids, bro.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So that's what I expected with I expected Man United to turn up, and then when I saw that, I was like, yo.
That's why I expected to, and that's the most disappointing thing about the entire game is we didn't compete. I said it all before the game as well. I said it previously. Teams without Manchester United's quality will go to Manchester City, lose, but give them a better game. Like, make them look like they've been in a fight. And we didn't. We didn't punch these men in the eye. We didn't try to push them over. We didn't kick them. Nothing. We just
you did that to Arsenal, though. That's the thing.
We just rolled over. And like I said, Newcastle gave them a game. Palace gave them a game. You don't necessarily have to win. They beat Palace. But my point is there's a manner to do it. They play Southampton on the weekend. Guarantee you Southampton will give them more of a game than we do. And they may beat Southampton 4-1, 4-0. It may be 5. They may hit them for 6. But what I'm saying is, I'll at least give them a game. And that was the most disappointing thing. But Ten Hag, it is a learning curve for him. It's his first away game at a Big Six club. I did say this, and he's taking on new information and new data and analyzing what's what. I had no problem with the team. I was saying this yesterday on the Q&A. Hindsight's a beautiful thing. Yeah, you could say he should have played Casemiro. But if he plays Casemiro and we lose and say we get beat 6-3, is why did he change a winning team? McTominay's playing well. Everyone's an expert after the fact. Everyone is. That team, they deserved it. Now, when he goes away, whether it's the Emirates, say he's down the library at the bridge, whether it's Spurs, you know what I'm saying, whether it's Anfield, he probably won't go as offensive with a McTominay and, you know what I'm saying, and that. It's failed ground. You see one of the time.
Hold on, did you just call the bridge the library?
Is it not a library? You've been to the bridge, the library, fam. It's about the same size as the library as well. A little Matchbox Stadium, man. Holds like a little 5,000 people. You know what I'm saying? Yes, a little Matchbox Stadium.
It used to be a car park, bro.
Yeah, exactly,
man. Fucking car park.
I can go in my loft right now and go get my Scare Electric, and it's probably the same size. You feel me? And that, like, it is, man.
Oh man said the library.
It is, man.
That's the realest shit, fam.
Facts, man.
I thought about Chelsea fans don't even realize the stadium used to be half a car park.
Yeah, it is. I seen a picture of it. You know what I'm saying? And that this is the car park, but we moved. Shout out
1998, bro. We were all alive, bro. We're not talking 50s and 60s now. We're talking 1990s, bro.
Talking now, little Lego stadium they got. It's cute. You know what I'm saying? And that. Shout out Chelsea. But as it was saying, when we go away to these teams, now I'm interested to see how Ten Hag set up. Just as he learned his lesson. I'm not sure. Let me actually have a look. When's our next Big Six away game?
Who's your next?
Now our next game's away is Everton, but away from home. Right?
No, I mean against one of the big.
Ironically, it is down the bridge at the library. Yeah. 22nd of October. So it'll be interesting to see all jokes aside. 22nd of October. It's this month. Man, we play Spurs.
Will be interesting.
We play Spurs at home. And we play Chelsea away. Yeah. So when we go away to the bridge, it's going to be very interesting to see how he sets up. Is he more pragmatic? Depending on the form Chelsea are in. Do we see a Casemiro next to a McTominay? Casemiro next to a Fred? Does he drop Bruno or Eriksen? And that's what it is. And I've said this already. Our better play. We had an off day, all the players. So this is why I'm not picking out one player in particular, because they were all poor. And when our better players don't play well, we don't have the other players to pick up the slack. Like our better players of Varane, Eriksen, Martinez. They're our better players. And when they don't play well, our team suffers, and we've seen that. The good form we've been in previously before the break was due to their good form and everybody else's good form. But I'm not going to overreact.
Who got manager of the month again? Was it Ten Hag?
Yeah, it was Ten Hag. This is what I'm saying. We're coming off manager of the month.
It's the curse of that manager of the month.
Like, we bouncing back. We're going to beat up Everton. Win on Thursday, beat up Everton, and then we back to it. You know what I'm saying? We back to it. Europa League charge every day. Domestic cups, we on that. I'm just hoping that Varane, his injury isn't too bad, because we cannot we cannot afford any injuries. You lot bump up the line.
Even Maguire, even isn't Maguire fucking injured as well?
Yeah, that ain't no loss. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no loss. Uncle Laurie says we had a back five of Leno, Kolasinac, Murray, Holding, and Cedric last season. They held less corner than Martinez, Varane, and De Gea. Well, go on for that. Varane only conceded 2 goals. Out of 6, Varane was only on the pitch for 2 of the goals. But you know, people ain't gonna let facts get in the way of their jokes. But when you check it, Varane was on the pitch for the first goal and the 3rd goal. And I said this, behind our first 11, our depth isn't good.
Where was he on the 2nd goal?
He was injured. Remember, because he had the injury, he's getting treatment. And that's when Haaland scored the header when Eriksen was marching him. Yeah, why Eriksen was marking Haaland from a corner, I don't know. But Haaland scored anyway. I was trying to do a blocking job. And then he came back on for the 3rd. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, it's a sprained ankle, which can be like a month, but I'm hoping it's like 2 weeks. He'll miss the game on Thursday, cool. Probably miss the game against Everton, cool.
Yeah, I'll probably miss the next 2 weeks. That's about
it. And even Newcastle at home, cool. But that Spurs game at home, he needs to be back for on the 19th. He needs to be back.
Oh, you got Spurs and then Chelsea.
Yeah, Spurs and Chelsea. We got Spurs on the 19th and then Chelsea on the 22nd. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so the 22nd or the 23rd was, I believe, was when we were supposed to play City, but that's obviously been pushed back.
Let me check. I'll tell you now. Yeah, you're right.
Now PSV we're playing.
You play PSV on the 20th of October.
What day is that?
The 20th. That'll be probably, let's say, I think it's a Wednesday. I'm gonna tell you now.
Hey, who are you to say we're playing Thursday night? Fuck you, man. We're playing Wednesday.
Nah, actually, nah. It's a Thursday. I tell a lie, fam.
Oh, fuck.
It's the Thursday.
I take that back. I take that
Yeah,
back.
you gotta take that back. Hold that, fam. Hold that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm about to say, who are you talking about the Thursday nights? Remember they on that? I'm like, what we playing on Wednesday?
it's all mad. It's all mad. Big up Marcel. We don't worry, man. We're gonna get to your comments as well. Laurie says, does Ten Hag know his best 11? Yeah, I don't think so. It's new. He knows his best back five, his best front three. I think he's figuring out into one of them. I think he knows 2 out of the 3. I think it's Anthony. I think it's Anthony Martial. They're 2 out of his 3. And then that left spot is between Rashford and Sancho. Midfield, he knows. I think it's 2 out of the 3. I think it's Casemiro, Ericsson, and one over, which is good. Like I said, he's new. Like the reason why we lost that game.
People are getting on about.
Yeah, the reason why we lost that game wasn't because.
And I'm like, bruv, Casemiro's just bruv.
Yeah, the reason why
you're going on like no other manager does this with other players, bruv. Like
100%. Like the reason why Manchester United lost that game wasn't with Ten Hag losing his best 11. Is he blameless? No, but is he the least to blame? Yes. All of our players were bad. All of them. Shane says flawless. Yeah, none of them. And that's what makes it.
The only one to turn up was Martial, to be fair.
Yeah, Martial, he was literally the only bright spot. You know what I'm saying? It's good to see he looked fit, fresh, ready to go. He'll probably start on Thursday, which is good. I'm looking forward to seeing him on Thursday. And it'll be interesting to see the team Ten Hag picks not only on Thursday, but also on Sunday as well against Everton, because I'm unsure. Flawless, you doing a watch along for the Europa League game? Of course, man. It's in the schedule, Shane. Check out the schedule on the channel. It's there all the way up until Sunday. So you know what everything that's going down from today, Monday, all the way up until Sunday as well. I didn't know this. Ten Hag said Ronaldo's free to leave in January. I did not. Where did he say this, Shane? I missed that. Let me know.
Ronaldo should just retire, fam. I don't know why Ronaldo's retire. The guy should just retire. All respect to him, bruv. He should just retire, fam. Because no, bruv, it's different. If you want to continue, bruv, you have to accept that you're not gonna get the money that you want, bruv. You're not that guy anymore, bruv. You're not that guy, bruv. Like, people are gonna pay more for the likes of Saka or a Sancho, because you're not that guy anymore, bruv. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you want your $500,000 a week, bruv. You can't even get on the Man United pitch right now, and you still want $500,000 a week from these teams, fam. You're not that, like.
Yeah, that's a whole other conversation. And I haven't actually watched it, but I know Keane and Michael Richards was arguing about it. I know Rio said something about it because Carragher quote tweeted him. And I keep saying this, why is it the Liverpool pundit talking the most sense about Manchester United? Ronaldo should not be starting for Manchester United. We could have lost 16-3. Not 6-3, 16-3 people. 1-6-3. And I still will be saying the same thing. Ronaldo is not the answer, people. Carragher said it on Twitter. Ronaldo played when we lost 4-0 to Brentford. So what are we talking about? I'm saying, for what Manchester United were trying to do, even though the game plan didn't work, we had the correct game plan. We just didn't implement it well. Rashford had to start.
Bruv, you saw it with Ronaldo, especially who did they play in the international? Portugal.
Ghana.
He got tackled.
It was Ghana. Yeah.
Was it Ghana?
It was Ghana because I was watching. Yeah,
and my man got tackled when he was right through in goal.
No, was it Spain? No, Spain. Sorry, it was Spain.
And he got tackled when he was right through in goal or something like that.
And that's happened 3 or 4 times.
Well, like, I feel like it's not even like I feel for Ronaldo. It's more like, bruv, he's at that age now, bruv. Like he's near 40 now. He's not that guy, bruv. His body just does not. It just goes with it. It goes with every football. It goes with every sport you're in. I mean, the older you get, your body doesn't work as well as it used to, bruv. And his body is now catching up to him. His age, like, bruv, his body age is now catching up to him. Whereas
5 times undefeated, man.
Like last year, don't get me wrong, like, as big as it was for him to get 18 goals, bruv, ask him to get another 18 to 20 goals this year, fam. As much as he thinks he can do it, bruv, it's gonna be. I'm not saying it's an impossible task, but it's gonna be harder now because he's that year older now. Because
facts.
His mind. It's like I say it with like Lewis Hamilton as well. Like as much as I love the guy, bruv, and I want to see him hit number 8. It's now tougher for him because his reflexes
not the same,
or aren't the same as what they used to be because he's getting older. He's 37, 38 himself. Do you know what I mean? So, bruv, right? when I saw that debate going on, I was thinking it's stupid, bruv, because it's true what Carragher said, bruv. Like, you can't be starting a guy who's like Roy Keane's big one was, he still got us, like, he still got you lot, what, 18 goals in the league
Yeah,
last
well,
year.
great
How
for
many
one
goals did he
thing.
get in general? Like 20 something?
No, I think it was 8. Yeah, probably 20 plus.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he got like 22 or 3 or something like that, wasn't it? In all competitions, anyway. Like, yeah, he was, bruv, he was lucky to even get that, to be fair, because some of the goals, like, were
People don't like
legit
to add it to
simple.
context. I think he had 9 from August to February, and then he had like a purple patch towards the end of the season.
That's what I mean. And then it's just one of them, like, it's age is caught up to him. That's what it is.
Yeah,
It will catch up to Messi probably in the next year as well.
it has already caught up to Messi.
Well,
Just
it's
not
already caught up to him, but you know what I mean. Like, as in,
Like Messi's just not a
Messi
needle
ain't gonna
mover no
be
more.
the guy
Yeah.
that you expect him to be.
He's
Like,
not that anymore.
he's not that, bruv. Age is catching up to these man, and that's as much as we hate to say it, bruv. Age is catching up to us, man, as well, fam. But we just don't see it that way because,
I play football on Saturday. I know. Trust me, I'm fully aware.
fam, I ain't played football in 3 years, fam. I don't want to even touch a ball, fam.
No, I did. I hadn't played in years. I took a
Bro,
bad
I'm
tackle.
scared to even run for 5 seconds.
I took a bad tackle. You know what I'm saying? On Saturday, I'm still feeling the effects now. You know what I'm saying? It's Tuesday now, technically. Or taken out. I still went past
I
them.
remember the first time I played football, first time in about just 2 years, bruv. No, first time I played football in about a year, bro. And this is when I was still in college, fam. So we're talking over 10 years ago. So I was still quite young. Bro, I was feeling it in my legs for 3 days straight. For 3 days straight, I was feeling it. I could not walk, bro. You see me in college, yeah? I was walking like I constantly shat myself, fam. Like, I was just walking like I couldn't bend my leg or nothing, bro. Like, it was like, yo, and if I felt like that when I was fucking 18, 17, fam, I can't imagine what I'm gonna feel like when I'm 29, 30, bro.
Nah, you fam, you'll be alright. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be alright, yeah, I'll be alright when I'm playing, but as soon as I get home and the next day happens, bruh.
Just be, I thought that, but like now I'm back playing because I'm back playing like fully, like Saturdays regular, like full season, and I can already feel myself physically and mentally getting sharper as I'm playing. You feel me? So it's like you'll be alright. You feel the effects afterwards, but I'm now picking up the ball.
I know you're having them ice baths, fam.
I need to actually. You know what I'm saying? I need to start doing warm downs, stretches, go get a massage.
Guy goes into a sauna like, yo, I need to relax.
I need to, you know. I'm still feeling the effects now and that. Like I said, that's what I get for taking players on. Not even my game. Why I went past, man, I don't know. I don't even do them things. I was feeling confident and it worked. And then man just...
No, I remember back in the day when I was like, why the fuck can I do that, bro?
I don't do that. Like, it's not even my game taking players on. Man gets the ball and passes it.
Trust us, simple.
But as I was saying in regards to my final thoughts in the derby, the sky's disappointing, yes. Yeah, Cam be back shortly, people. But my final thoughts on the derby is it's not the end of the world. The sky's not falling. It's disappointing, yes. It's about bouncing back from Thursday against Omonia and then bouncing back on Sunday against Everton away from home. Legit, that's what it is. And yeah, man, Shane, sometimes you gotta stop, man. Father Time is undefeated. Cam will be back shortly. Like I said, there he is. Cam back in the building, people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
there we go. He's back now. It's all well and good. But we'll get to this from Marcel because we want to get your thoughts on this before we close out. You lot continue to get your questions in. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you are new, please. Big up Flawless and Cam, says Marcel. We always beat Arsenal no matter what form we're in. The Emirates is our second home. He's a Liverpool fan. What's your thoughts on this? Because what I'm saying, most Arsenal fans are very confident. I've spoken to and seen.
Do you know what? On form, this is me talking on form.
Talk about it.
I'm not talking on logics right now. I'm just talking on form itself.
Yeah.
On form, we should be beating them.
I agreed.
We should be beating them on form.
Agreed.
But this is Arsenal. And I already know I can already see a Diego Jota goal, bro. I've already had that nightmare played in my head for the last 3 days, fam. Before the North London derby. That's how bad it is, fam. I can just see Diego Jota. There's 4 players I hate the most. It's Diego Jota, Didier Drogba, Harry Kane, and Wayne Rooney.
Wazza.
Because these motherfuckers always found a fucking way to score against us in general, bro.
Facts. Shout out Wayne
No
Rooney.
matter, I don't know what it was, yeah. The Drogba one, I truly believe it was because of the thing that when he asked his son who's his favorite player, expecting him to say you, daddy, man said Thierry Henry. So I'll put that down to that one, yeah. And the fact that I believe his son's an Arsenal, was an Arsenal fan as well. The Wayne Rooney one, bruv, that one pissed me off the most.
Yeah.
Especially back in the day, fam.
What are you?
For some reason, that guy just always, even from Everton, always scored against us, bruv. He was only at Everton for a fucking season or two. And he always scored against us, bruv. So, and then with Harry Kane, this pain in the arse, bruv, all he gets is penalties, fam. Swear to us, all he can score against us with penalties.
They be scoring hella penalties against you, lot.
Bro, Harry Kane and bruv, there's three things that you're gonna get in life, fam. That is just fucking certain, bro. Death, taxes, and Harry Kane penalty, bro. That's it, bro. Against Arsenal as well, fam. It just happens every season in, season out. It happens, fam. And now Diego Jota's the new one, fam. This guy always seems to get a goal against us. Man can go and not score for 15 games straight. Come off against Arsenal and you'll bag a brace. He's like a London bus, fam. You wait half an hour for one and three come at once, bro. Like it's a joke, bro. So on logic, I believe Liverpool but I believe Liverpool will win.
Wait, so you gotta live. So what's your prediction? You saying you lose?
Yeah, man.
Really? At the Emirates?
I truly think, bruv.
What?
Look, what he said, what my man's saying is true in recent history, innit?
Yeah,
before
but
that, I don't know how old my man is, innit? So
they're in the gutter, like they're in the gutter, like 100%.
Yeah, they're in the gutter. They're in the gutter.
I'm in the gutter, fam.
But watch on Sunday, bro.
You're Arsenal, man. Like it's at Emirates.
They'll turn up. I don't know what it is about Arsenal, yeah.
Your record at home recently, even last season was good. I think you got the third best home record last season.
No, I'm talking about against Liverpool in general.
Oh, seen. Okay.
Like, I know recently he's been quite he ain't been great.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah. They batter you all the time, but this is different. They're finished, man. They're at the end of the cycle.
Hey, listen.
Their fan base is Klopp out.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't know how my man is in it. Like,
nah,
I don't know if you saw it from 06, 07, 08, 09, or 10, bruv. You couldn't come to Arsenal and even get a draw. So it was you was the Spurs back then, bruv. When it came to Arsenal, it's just Klopp. But respect to Klopp, even though I want all my ops to feel like that. Yeah, on Merseyside.
When all the ops to fail like that Jurgen guy.
But yeah, fam,
like, he been failing, yo. He been failing, and I love to see it. It's great.
So, but logic, like it just says that I just see us losing like 2-1 or something, bruv. On some dumb shit as well.
That is crazy that you think that. If it was at Anfield, I'd be more understanding of it. But the fact is that the Emirates, the form you're currently in, the form they are in as well, everything leads to.
They'll find that, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. They got.
Have you seen?
It's funny how Diego Jota's finally got fit before the Arsenal. He's always.
I hear that.
Diego Jota, Salah's now.
Have you seen Trent's form, fam?
Don't worry about Trent, fam.
Have you seen? Nobody's worried about Trent. That's my point. You know what I'm saying? You make my point.
Yeah, no. I know that. What I'm saying is,
have you seen Van Dijk?
Van Disney, innit?
Have you seen Van Disney? Have you seen Fabinho and Thiago and Milnerson? Have you seen these, man? Have you? I'm being serious, yo. Did you not see Trossard just bag a hat trick against them? Trossard, fam. Let me put that out. Trossard for Brighton.
Cut the mic off the fucking
Brighton. Trossard. I think his first name, Leo. Trossard at home at Anfield in front of the cop. Man bagged his first ever career hat trick.
Never walk alone, cuz.
Yeah, you'll never walk alone, but I'd rather than walk with Liverpool fans, but we move. My point is, that being said, if someone can find that scarf Gary Neville had before the United Liverpool game that said, I'd rather walk alone, please. I bet they were selling it outside the ground. I should have pulled up. I would have bought one. I'd rather walk alone scarf is genius. But go on, carry on. I'm just shocked about this, fam.
No. The reason why I say it, and the reason why I say it is because I don't know what it is. But something's telling me we're gonna take it out. I don't know why. Like, I can't actually legit give you a reason. There's just something in me that's saying we're taking an L. I don't know why.
All right, that's
like,
crazy.
But like I said, on current form, bruv, we should be winning. To be fair, I'm not even gonna lie, bruv. Like, bruv, on current form, I expect us to win. That's the thing. But there's just something in me saying, don't get your hopes too high, because I reckon we might take a L, or not even an L, maybe even a draw. But regardless, I just don't see us winning.
Yeah,
I hope I'm wrong. For my sake, and for me to banter these Liverpool fans that I gave it the most, especially on my club, fam. We never had a problem with these, man. No, none in our history. We never had a problem with these, man. We're always calm with each other. And all of a sudden, because of social media, and they got left out, yeah, because they knew who they were, bruv. They suddenly, let me join in the Arsenal hype. So now they've made this fake ass rivalry with Arsenal that's never there, bruv. It's not a rivalry, bruv. Like, so just for that sake, I hope we win, bruv. Just to shut these man up, bruv. Like, fucking.
I hope you both lose, innit? But go on.
I said I hope you both.
Facts. I wish there was a way in it.
No, what was it? Who was saying it?
Go on.
Fuck! They said that name for Klopp?
Oh, domestic clubs.
Domestic clubs. That's the one.
Domestic clubs is hilarious.
Domestic clubs.
Domestic clubs.
See, domestic clubs. That guy there, yeah, bruv, Liverpool, fam. I'm telling you right now, if you get relegated this year, fam, I'm laughing in your faces, bro. As much as I love Liverpool as well, fam, I love Liverpool, the city.
I say all the time, the city's great. The people are fantastic.
Perfecto,
the blue side is good. I like Everton. Love Goodison Park. It's just that dump called Anfield. You just don't go there, innit? That's a shithole. Everywhere else in Liverpool is beautiful people as a city. Beautiful people. Everyone's nice. Cool. You know what I'm saying?
Or even over the waters, bruv. Over the waters is nice, bruv.
Beautiful settings. Like I said, Goodison Park's nice. Evertonian's nice. It's just that shithole called Anfield. Just don't go there.
That one general area.
Not even that area, just that stadium and that road. That's it. Everywhere else.
Well, no, I don't mean the area. I mean that stadium. That's what I mean. It's kind of like, if you've been in Liverpool, you know how compacted it is, bruv.
Exactly like Leeds people. Beautiful place. Nice people. Lovely. And then you got that shithole called Ellen Road. Just don't go there. It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Leeds is nice. Very, very nice. Same way Liverpool is nice. You want to go to a nice stadium, go Goodison Park, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing now. I hope I'm wrong on this one, innit? Because there's nothing more in me that bruv. All I want is a Arsenal win over Liverpool, because we just haven't had one in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Like a good one as well. Like a good one. Like none of this fucking
0-0.
0-0. that bullshit. 1-0, fam. But we ain't Chelsea, bruv. But we score at Wembley. But we score at Wembley. We're undefeatable at Wembley. I always say it as well, bro.
No, fam. Not at Wembley. I'm saying you played them in the Carabao Cup semi-final last year and you drew 0-0 at Anfield. I remember that's the one I'm talking about.
And then we lost to Emirates.
Yeah, you did. But that is a different Liverpool.
And then I went to the one where we lost at the Emirates again.
Yeah, that's
in the Premier League.
I just don't see a Liverpool win. However, whoever wins, that the other fan base, whether it's Arsenal or Liverpool, are absolutely getting destroyed that weekend. Whoever
by you, especially, bro.
But if Liverpool beat Arsenal fans are getting destroyed. If Arsenal beat Liverpool fans, I ain't even gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna sit back and watch and just see it unfold.
You're not gonna say that, and you're gonna be full front. Bro, you're gonna be the one leading the line, bro.
Nah, because I don't like Liverpool. I don't like Liverpool or Arsenal winning, so it kind of takes it away from me. So I'm just gonna sit back on the shows, mediate on the Q&A, because that Sunday Q&A is gonna be crazy. Because we play Everton. We play Everton after you lot play after you lot play them. Is it what day is it? Let me check actually.
I know we play Sunday. Right. We both play Sunday, innit?
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Oh, who's the early kickoff? Who's the late kickoff?
Wait. Yeah, I'm right. It's Arsenal, Liverpool, 4:30, and then we play Everton at 7. So we're straight after.
Oh, is that your evening game that you were talking about the other day, bro?
Yeah.
Why are they doing that on that Sunday evening, bro?
Like that. They trying to pack all the games in, fam. That's what legit what it is. But that's my point. You know how much carnage that
Is there a
Q&A
Monday, bruv? Is there a Monday game?
I'll tell you now. 1 second. No, there's no. Yes, there is a Monday game. Nottingham Forest Villa. That's the Monday game.
Fam, this year is gonna be so fucked up, bruv.
Well, fam, it's cut. But like I said, that Q&A after Arsenal, Liverpool, Everton, and Manchester United is going to be carnage. Especially, I hate putting this energy out there, but especially if Arsenal or Liverpool win and United lose to Everton, Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy.
Whoever's on the losing side of the Liverpool Arsenal game, and if Man United lose, fam.
Yeah, it's gonna be carnage. Or if the Arsenal Liverpool game, if it's a big win for either side, so say like it's 3-0 either way, Arsenal 3-0 or Liverpool 3-0 or something like that.
What the fuck am I watching, bro?
It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be crazy. So Cam, you saying final predictions, fam?
Oh, for the Liverpool game?
Yeah.
I wanna say look.
Arsenal Liverpool at your place on Sunday, the 9th of October, 4:30 p.m. UK kickoff time. Why are you laughing, yo?
Why would you say it?
Just letting people know, because there will be a watch along for it, which will start like 15 minutes before kickoff.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna predict for now. I'm gonna predict a draw for now.
You saying draw? All right, you want to go scoreline, or you just saying draw?
I'm gonna say a 1-1 draw.
Okay.
Or 2-2, maybe 2-2.
There's no way.
But that's not me predicting a score, hoping we're gonna get that score.
Yeah,
I hope we fucking win. I hope we fucking destroy them. To be fair, bro. But this is the thing. The reason why I don't want to say shit here, because knowing me, I'll come out with chest, bare chest.
But do you believe it? It don't matter about like the turnaround. If you believe it, say it, man. Don't worry about it, because they're gonna troll you.
I'm not saying it because I don't believe it.
Yeah, if you don't, but my point is, you're gonna get trolled regardless. It don't matter. My team been getting trolled the entire time, and it's not like I said, yeah, we're gonna go to City and win, and my team's still getting trolled. So what does it matter? Might as well believe it. You might as well go for it.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna just say now. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna say draw in it 2-2.
All right, draw. Okay, I'm saying Arsenal win. That's the only result I can see, simply because of how bad Liverpool have been and how good Arsenal have been. Like defensively, Liverpool have been all over the place, and Arsenal have Saka, Martinelli, and Jesus who can all get at them. But it's going to be interesting to see the game, and there will be a watch along for it. All my rivalry and bias aside, I'm actually looking forward to seeing how the game unfolds. So there will be 2 watch alongs on the Sunday. This is all on the upcoming live stream schedule, people. But I'm saying Arsenal win. Cam saying draw. Okay, the game after, because obviously this show is fortnightly for those that don't know. Every other Monday, this show. Arsenal's
shit. Who we got after? I forgot.
Leeds away on the Sunday. So you play back-to-back against Bodo Glint. So you play them at home on Thursday. Then it's the Liverpool game at home. Bodo Glint away. But then you play Leeds United away. Early kickoff. Sunday the 16th of October. Thoughts? Talk to me. What are you saying?
What, Leeds or the Bodo?
Leeds away.
I reckon that's going to be a tough one, you know.
I don't even know. Let me check out Leeds results. I don't think I've watched any Leeds games this season. Let me have a look.
I reckon that's going to be quite tough.
Okay. We saying scoreline prediction, bro. We play Newcastle at home same time.
I think we'll win, but I think it'll be tough. I think I reckon we come our way with a 1-0. 2-1.
Well, Leeds, they haven't won since Chelsea.
Yeah, but to be fair, they've been very unlucky in a few games, bro. Very unlucky.
Lost to Brighton at home. They lost to Brighton away.
As well. Like they've been
drew at home to Everton, lost 5-2 to Brentford. Then they had to postpone games, one being against United. Then they drew 0-0 at home to Villa, obviously yesterday. So what you saying?
Like yesterday, bro. They were unlucky, fam. In my opinion, anyway. So like there's bit like I don't think we're gonna lose. I think we're gonna win. I don't think it'll be straightforward.
I know what he's talking about. Because I said Leeds haven't won since the Chelsea game. And that's when he jumped on Johnny Mineral's stream and lost his head. Like Lewis's head was gone, yo.
Oh, was that
he
the
went to
clip
the
when
game? Yeah.
and he left after?
Lewis was pissed, yo. I've never seen Lewis like that, yo. Lewis was, yo, because he had seen the game and got back, you know what I'm saying? And then Johnny was just talking rubbish and he was like, yeah, that's it.
Nah, this is it. This is the last straw for me, bro. Like,
yeah, but he haven't won since that game still. They haven't won a game since that
like
game.
I said, I think it'll be like I said, I think we'll win, but it'll be one of them. It won't be just a straightforward 2-3, 4-0 or something. It'll be like, I reckon it'll be a lot closer than, because it's away. If it was at home, I'd probably give us more, more confidence. But like, I feel like we're gonna win, but it won't be like a straightforward. It'll be like a 1-0 or 2-1 or something like that.
Fair dues.
It's funny as fuck, bro.
I need to go back. I might watch that stream again.
Hey, listen, I was about to say the same thing. I might actually have to go back and watch that, just that clip, bro.
Watch that, just that. But I need the full thing because you know the timestamp will be in the comments. Someone will be like, "Oh yeah, at 25:47, that's when Lewis joined." And Matisse was there as well. Oh, it was brilliant. Well, it was A1 stuff, yo.
Hey, I know you was fuming that day, bruv. I know you were, bruv. Listen. You still need to get X back for that comment he said to you. So, bruv, I know you were fuming, bruv. Like, I'm going to do it in an expression voice, bruv. I know you're fuming, bruv.
Fuming.
You're fuming, bruv.
Pissed.
Unacceptable, blood.
Yeah, it was. I could imagine. So you're saying so you've got a draw at home to Liverpool. Then the following weekend, you're saying a win away at Leeds. All right, fair enough. In the chat, Shaney's saying 2-1 Arsenal. This is Liverpool game. Paul's saying 3-1 Arsenal. AMG saying high scoring game 4-3. I don't see Arsenal conceding 4 goals.
Listen, you know what? As much as I don't want to concede for you, I'd like to see that as a neutral, bruv.
Yeah, but you ain't neutral though. Neither am I. I'm not neutral in this game either. I can't stand either. So.
No, I mean it as I just want to see bare goals.
Oh, like good for from just a good football.
Yeah, as in from right. like, bruv, imagine you, bruv. Like, do you know what I've got to admit as well, fam? This weekend, but there's been some banging goals this weekend, fam.
Oh yeah.
There's been some bangers this weekend.
My man's goal for Newcastle. Do you see that Almiron, the volley?
Yeah, Almiron, the volley, bruv. Fucking even your man, even my man from Anthony's goal was a banger, bruv. James Maddison tonight as well was a banger.
I've not seen that one yet.
Even Daka, fam. Oh my god, Daka scored Daka's was a flick, but it's the way he done it. It was hard, fam. But yeah, James Maddison scored a free kick screamer. There's been a few goals, fam. That's been bangers, fam. Obviously, you got number 5 as well, but I'm not talking about him. But yeah, man. Like, that's one thing I have to say as well, fam. Now I brought it up, fam.
What long season? Yeah, go on.
About that pagan, bro.
Yeah. Talk about
a lot of Arsenal fans, yeah. And I hate to say this, yeah, but a lot of Arsenal fans are forgetting that this guy only got let off from a technicality. Because he hasn't been arrested for it yet, doesn't mean the guy didn't do it, bruv. The guy, when the fucking Barnet police tweeted out that the only reason why they couldn't arrest him was because of the law. They basically confirmed, what had happened, but we can't do fuck all about it because of where it was at the time. And then you're sitting there defending this guy, or you've forgotten about this guy and all the allegations, and you're one of them Arsenal fans. Oh, Thomas Partey, bruv. I swear to God, the day he leaves this club, I'm getting on to every single one of you because I'm going to celebrate in your faces, bruv. That's what I have to say, bruv. Because that guy I don't want that guy. I don't care if he's the reason. He's one of the main fucking guys, and he's one of the main glues for our team.
Shit bigger than ball, innit? I hear you.
Exactly. This shit is bigger than football, bruv. I've got a daughter. I've got a mum. Do you know what I mean? I don't have a sister in general, but I've got my two cousins are basically his closest,
Sisters,
like a sister. We've all got all this shit.
Mm.
Don't let football and your team cloud your judgment on real life, basically.
Absolutely.
So that's what I really got to say about that, innit? So people were bare banging on to me, why didn't you celebrate the goal? Why wouldn't you celebrate this and that? I'm like, bruv, why would I celebrate a goal? I don't care, bruv. The guy could have scored a fucking 50-yard volley. I ain't celebrating that goal, bruv. But yeah, man, I don't want to go too much into it. But
fam. I guess that's why I just call him number 5 and keep it stepping. You know what I'm saying?
Same,
but I understand your point. That's why I'm just like, number 5 and keep it stepping. But you're saying Liverpool, so Arsenal at home, you're at home to Liverpool, you're saying draw, away at Leeds, you're saying win. United's next 2 fixtures before we do the next Gonna Talk meets Bandham United. Away at Everton, then at home to Newcastle. Obviously, Newcastle playing well, it'll be tough. But I'm going out on a limb. I'm saying 6 points from 6 people. I'm saying away at Everton, we win. I'm saying at home to Newcastle, we win. That's what I'm saying. I'm still confident. Despite that, I just look at the City game, bad day at the office against the best team in the country, we bounce back. And we haven't discussed either of our sides Europa League back-to-back games, because me and Cam, I'm guessing he's expecting 6 points from Bodo Glint. I'm expecting 6 points from Omonia. There isn't really much else to say on that, to be honest. Like, there's not really much to go into in regards to those. We can discuss Arsenal, Liverpool.
What do you know about Bodo Glint? Who's their best player?
Glint facts? I don't know anything about Omonia. I gotta go find a player to use for the thumbnail. I don't know about these, man. I gotta find their badge.
Did you find the Bodo Glint badge?
Yeah, I find. Imagine, you know what I'm saying? I have to search far and wide to get that. It's ridiculous. So yeah.
And no disrespect to them teams.
No disrespect. We just don't know people. That's just
don't know you. Like,
we just don't know you in it. You know what I'm saying?
Obviously, in your respective countries, yeah, fair enough. You might be one of the biggest teams in your respective countries.
Salute to anyone who's watching from
Trust, if you're one of them that's watching it from or you see this in future and watch it, bro. Salute to you.
Because Bodo Glint,
it's mad.
I think they're Norwegian. Hold up, 1 sec. Table. Yeah. They're Norwegian because they're in the same league as Rosenborg and Molde. Yeah. That's Norway. They're currently second in there. Right? How are they 24? Wait, is that? Well, that's the 2022 season. That season ain't started yet. Then only played because there's only 16 teams in their league. Yeah. There's only 16 teams.
Oh, is that one of them leagues that start like at a weird time and they finish at a different time? Yeah. And that, like the MLS, they start in like January, don't they?
Yeah, it'll be around that. Yeah, it'll be around that. So yes,
or February.
Like I say, Bodo Glint, Norwegian. So anyone who's I know we have people who watch from Norway. I don't know if there's people who are watching from Cyprus, but larger, wherever in the world you are watching from, we appreciate you lot. No disrespect to any teams, but it's going to be interesting to see. Obviously, once this show comes back, both of our sides would have played them back-to-back games in the Europa League. Obviously, Cam's side would have played Liverpool at home, Leeds away. My side would have played Everton away and Newcastle at home. Man. Yeah, which is so interesting games. 4 games. You know what I'm saying? Across 2 different competitions, people. Cam, anything you want to add before we close out this stream, though?
Yeah, well, not really, man. Just we still out here, still top of the league. The agenda's running high right now. You know how it goes, bruv. Where's my Idrissa Elba meme? Word on road is we're back on top, and I said it in a Cam way, not in his way.
Oh my God.
Apart from that, fam. Yeah, fam. Who are Spurs, fam? Spuds, go back to your potato field, bruv. That's where you belong, fam. Go start growing a new pair of spuds because you ain't got no spuds, fam. It is what it is. 3-1 and that. It is what it is. Go screw yourselves. It's all love, though.
Yeah, man. Big up to everyone who has locked in. We're back tomorrow, stack day tomorrow, people. So I'll be doing 2 Champions League watch-along games. So you'll get Bayern versus Victoria. I can't pronounce the second part of their name, so I'm just going to call them Victoria. So I'll start that watch-along. That's the 5:45 kickoff time. That's UK time, people. So 5:45 p.m. I'll do the Bayern versus Victoria game, and then following that, I'll do the Inter Milan versus Barcelona game, and then following that, at 11:30 p.m. I think I put it as 11:30 p.m. fan calling show, but that'll be on the Twitch. So 2 Champions League games here on the YouTube, then on the Twitch fan calling show. So I know you lot will want to discuss what we've seen in the Champions League. Of course, the North London derby, the Manchester derby, Liverpool dropping points at home to Brighton, Chelsea beating Palace, plus more. I'm sure there's more that you lot want to discuss. So yeah, feel free. It might even be a different sport. It might be boxing related. You know what I'm saying? It might be something basketball related, but that season started.
Because you got above you even got the.
It might be NFL. Yeah.
But if even I was going to say who's Eubank versus
Yeah,
Ben.
Eubank Ben. You might be Eubank Ben. You may want to discuss that. I need to bring back the boxing shows, man. I keep saying this, people. It's just,
hey, that's going to be that's going to be a lit fight.
Yeah. I'm saying Bodo Glimt beat Roma last season. Have very good young players. Name me one Bodo Glimt player, Paul. Like, let's cut the crap. You know what I'm saying? And we don't know no Bodo Glimt players just because they beat Roma. Roma ain't nothing special either. They're Conference League side. Why did like Roma get any hype?
Because they got Jose Mourinho, who fell off as a manager in 2015, bro.
Yeah, Mourinho ain't been the same since 2022. Right, come on, man. It's Bodo Glimt. Yeah, if they beat Arsenal, then I hail them, but they ain't gonna beat Arsenal. That's why I even get onto. That's why I even getting onto Arsenal.
If they beat Arsenal, I don't know what.
You ain't going. They ain't beating you, look. No chance. I'm saying there's no way you're losing to. No, you're not losing to the Norwegian runners-up.
Yeah, you never know. Oli might be in there.
If Ollie's in there, I might as well give you the 6 points now. You know what I'm saying? Well, love to everyone that's locked in anyway. This show will be back, like I said, fortnightly. You get Gonna Talk from the Arsenal meets Man United. Myself and Cam talking all things Arsenal and Manchester United. Yeah, Black Diamond, man. Big up as always, man. Googling Bodo Glimt players, man. People need to stop. Cut it out, man.
I lie.
People cut it out, and you get a lot of that. Oh, such and such. We'll see in the World Cup, you know, with like nations we know less about. Oh, they got a good team. How do you know? How? Someone tried to tell me that actually we was talking about Iran because they're in England's group. Someone's like, Iran have good play. Where are you watching Iran? Never in life are you watching Iran. No disrespect. Are Iranian people even watching Iran? Or are they watching internationals with Brazil in it and Argentina and France and Portugal and Spain?
It's so true, Germany. Bro. Like,
come on, man.
I understand. It's not a disrespectful side. It's just like, where are you personally watching it?
Because where
I know no one else is fucking watching it. So.
I was watching no Iranian games, but like, will the Iranian people watch them in the World Cup? Absolutely. And that's no disrespect to
of course.
To Iran, of course, but that's the World Cup. You know what I'm saying? Same with the USA and shit. Like, come on, man. No one ain't the USA got.
No one watches the US. Apart from the World Cup. The only time you watch the US is if they're playing a bigger team.
Yeah, man. Like, this is what I'm saying.
That's it, brother. Even when they're playing a shit team, you don't watch them.
Yeah, man. Like, come on. This is it. But yeah, I love to everyone that's locked in. Like I said, back tomorrow, people. Make sure you get the likes up, subscribe to the channel as well. We're going to keep all the content rolling, people. I did say we would be back in October in a big way with all the football. We got football Tuesday, football Wednesday, football Thursday, football on Saturday, football on Sunday. That's 5 out of 7 days. Shows every day. I'm saying fan calling shows in the Twitch. NBA is back in 2 weeks, people.
Oh, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
You know I know you're excited for that.
Oh, I can't wait for them. Oh, I cannot wait for them watching. Oh, I cannot wait. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, love to everyone that's locked in. And this has been the Gonna Talk from the Arsenal podcast meets the Man United podcast live on the Sarcasm CTV YouTube. Big up.
Bless up.